Hey, good morning, friends. Happy Saturday and a very early for me, or maybe super late issue of the Saturday morning comics show. I've got so many things going on. It's kind of like either I was going to do this so early or I was just not going to do it. So better early, in my opinion. So here we are, and sports continues to dominate my life when it comes to my children. And today I'm driving about an hour away for an all-day soccer tournament. So yeah, uh, comics got to fit them in where you can. And this morning, it's right now. So I appreciate those of you coming and hanging out. We got a couple of fun things. I got a massive box of trade paperbacks that I want to go through and share with you. The stuff that I got from Jen. So all the stuff that I'm going to be reading or giving away that I really am excited to share with you. I'm also now, I think, 6 subscribers away from 3,000, and I've started to compile the giveaways all around me for that event. So I'm going to share some of those kinds of things. It should be a whole lot of fun. And there's a community member in the chat. I'm going to highlight him because he's sending me some stuff that I'm also going to be adding to the giveaway. It's going to be a hot fire time. So be ready for that. Let's say hello to the friends in the chat. I'm not used to being this early. I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm just still just kind of putting myself together here. We got the White Tiger Ruben Guzman in the chat. What's going on, Ruby G? I hope you're not too early up with the newborn. I hope the little cub is treating you guys well. Hopefully you're getting a little bit of sleep, but I know those early days not easy, not easy. Magic Lasso is up early. I know I got all my East Coast homies up and awake. What is going on, Ryan? He is probably getting ready for work, maybe, or maybe he's already started working today. Yeah, no bagels, no beagles, no Kate, no Charlie. They're all sleeping. I'm gonna finish this show, wake up Charlie, and then we're gonna head to the soccer tournament after this. Hey, we got the white whale himself. What's up, Alec? Happy Saturday. Hope you're not working too hard today, but I know you usually work on Saturdays, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully it's an easier Saturday. Although I did hear you were sending Magic Lasso some pictures of stuff that came into your warehouse. So exciting. Finished my reading assignment in time to turn this on. Well, I don't know what your reading assignment is, but it sounds exciting. If it's Batwoman, I'm way behind. But typical. We got the man I was talking about, Bleecker from Bleak. We got Bleecker Street. What's going on? The Reverend himself, who every Sunday has comic book church. Community members can hang out, talk all the fun things about comics, but he is also part of the Band of Brothers, meaning his auctions with guys like Whodad. It's epic. The deals are incredible, and I missed the last one. I was very frustrated, missed it live, but I went back and I looked over some of the stuff that didn't get sold, and I messaged him Bleak yesterday. I was like, hey, I want to buy a bunch of this stuff because I think it'd be great for giveaways for the big 3K giveaway coming up. He bundled it all together for me, and he's going to ship it out Monday. So I'm very excited for that. Thank you for doing that. Also, on the sly, on the side here, if you don't know, he's working on his first Kickstarter, his own comic book creation, along with Cali Comics John. Really excited for this. So they've set up the Kickstarter, but they haven't launched it yet. And you can guarantee that when it gets launched, I'm going to be buying in and I'm going to be sharing the link a ton. So you got to be making sure you are following Bleak and following me because I'm going to be sharing that out when it goes live, when it all happens. Got everybody saying hi to everybody. We got Eric, 9-panel grid. What's going on, Eric? Happy Saturday to you, sir. Put some whiskey in the coffee. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. Oh, he finished the Batwoman omnibus that we're supposed to talk about this month. I'm clearly behind because the goal was to finish it in April, and I've not really technically restarted it. So yeah. Alex says, yeah, we put an offer in on an all-star 8. Yo, gang. That's his shop's gonna have a big boy book, man. Whole big, should I say big woman book? Big woman book. Yeah, epic. Yeah, no, my pleasure, man. I'm excited for this project that you're doing, and I'm thankful for the great deals on comics. So you are the man. I appreciate you, sir. We got Desired Comics. What's up, Nigel? Happy Saturday to you. I hope you're doing something fun today, or if it's work, I hope you're enjoying work today. So let's get it started with Batwoman since JP's in the chat, and I before I went live, I unboxed her. And there she is, Kate Kane herself, looking all boss. This is the statue that I could not leave. I could not leave. Everybody's like, why are you shipping yourself a statue? Because I'm an idiot. But also, this character is awesome. And this is gonna always remind me of Jen. And what a great thing to add to my display in the background here. Obviously, I've got a number of statues and figures and things. So yes, Kate Kane is going to join. She's going to join my legion. I'm going to try to put her over here by Jen. Slide this over. Oh. Note to self, don't do this live. But I wanted to show you guys. I wanted you to see it. And there she is. She is locked in. And I got my Jen and my Kate Kane right there. So you're saying we aren't talking Batwoman on Wednesday? Did we actually book it for Wednesday? I mean, it's possible. I can get there. If we did book it. I don't remember. I'm honestly. Every day blends. It's all blending together at this point. But yes, so that was I think my fifth. I dragged that out. Fifth gallery edition statue. Because I got, Doom, Storm, Thor, Batwoman is right here. And then in the back, Hal Jordan's taking a break. Hal Jordan is taking a little breather. He's been a busy guy. But yeah, they're all back there. We did. Okay. We can make this happen. We can make this happen. We can make this happen. We'll figure it out. I'm going to make it work. It's doable. It's doable. Because thankfully I have no other big shows going on. No other big reading assignments. I finished the Dr. Doom omnibus with Stu. I don't have, I've got one issue for Omni X-Men for next week. So yeah, this sounds feasible. I know this is the backstage talk, but here it is in the front stage. What's up, JP? Let's dive into some trade paperbacks and say hello to Carlito Classico. These are the trades that Jen had probably, 8 or 10 cardboard boxes full of trade paperbacks. They were probably all over her apartment on her shelves and stuff. And they were put into cardboard boxes and brought to the storage unit. And I basically packed one full cardboard box full of trades. Some of them were stuff that I wanted to read desperately. Some are stuff that I absolutely was excited to be able to give away to community members because I really love them. And others were for my daughters. And so it's just a mix match of all kinds of things. Ooh, we got a new channel member. So that means Ryan is likely to be a 3-time entry in the 3K giveaway. Let me do a little play a little something for Mr. Ryan here. I haven't played this one in a while. Here you go, Ryan.
Ready?
There's a dolphin laugh for you, Ryan. Thank you for becoming a channel member. And yeah, so there are 3 ways to get the 3K giveaways coming up in probably a couple of weeks. And there are 3 different ways to win prizes, and you can win in all 3 categories. There's a channel members giveaway. Actually, I should be better about this because it's too early. I'm not thinking straight. I will have 3 giveaways for channel members. I will have 3 giveaways for people who leave comments on my videos, and I'll have 3 giveaways for the people in the chat. And you could win conceivably in all 3 categories. If you've left comments and you're a member and you're in the chat, you could win 3 different prizes. It's totally possible. So I'll have 9 giveaways for the 3K giveaway. And you could win 3 of them. So now Ryan he's going to be eligible for all 3. He is up and ready. Walk and wool. You want walk and wool? You got it. I got that. Let's see. It's where is it? I gotta scroll up here a little bit. I think it's higher up. There it is.
We got this city on rockin'. Meow.
I don't know if that played as well for you as it for me, so I'm gonna do it one more time.
We got this city on rockin'. Meow.
There it is. So it was a little slow. It was a little delayed on my side, so I don't know. Yes, the Wonder Woman himself, the Wonder Man, he is in the chat. So I'm going to run through some of these trades, and then I'm going to start sharing some of the giveaway prizes that I've already started compiling for the big 3K giveaway. First up are some of the ones that Charlie took, the ones that she was either told by friends, like, oh, you need to read this. Mars was giving lots of good read advice to Charlie, like, oh, you should read this, you should read that. This one's got a little tape on it. There we go. This first one's called Beautiful Darkness by Fabian Velman. Fabian Velman. So Charlie grabbed Beautiful Darkness. Craig says, I can win absolutely nothing. You're welcome. Because he's not here. Craig's not here. I heard that about him. And Chilling Adventures in Sorcery. This is an Archie horror book. And I don't know if this has more to do with Archie or more to do with the gang, but yes, she grabbed Chilling Adventures in Sorcery. And then a book called Save It for Last by Nate Powell. And I heard this was a phenomenal book. And so all of these were recommended by either the Bearded Comic Bro or Mars. People were like, oh, Charlie needs to read this. Charlie needs to read that. So those three are books Charlie is going to enjoy. Speaking of books Charlie has enjoyed, Jen also had the first 2 volumes for Strange Academy, and I adore this series, and I like giving it away to people, so I grabbed these, and they're going to be in my Marvel pile, my epic Marvel pile of giveaway trades. I always stock it up, and I always have extras so that when people win prizes on my channel, I like to throw a trade or 2 in with their giveaway, so they might win fun stuff like Vader Down. Is this Vader Down? No, this is just Vader. Sorry. This is the Kieran Gillen. I think there's a Vader Down in there as well. I think I grabbed both. Here's a Kieran Gillen Darth Vader Volume 1. If you've never read it, if you're a Star Wars fanboy, it might be something you enjoy. What is going on, Doom? Dr. Doom's fan club Stu is in the chat. What's going on, my guy? I was just talking about how we wrapped up on his channel. If you missed the live stream finale of the Dr. Doom Omnibus Books of Doom, we were over on Stu's channel, and you need to check that out. It's in my community tab because I did share that stream if you need it. The Strange Academy Omni is coming soon. Really? Give me the deets. JP, give me the deets. I need the details. All right, let's see what else I got here, folks. All right. Oh, I guess I'm on Kieran Gillen watch. So I also grabbed The Wicked and the Divine books 2 and 3 because I've only read book 1 and I don't have the second 2. So now I can read 2 and 3 and continue this series. I'm a Kieran Gillen fan, and it's, I just haven't had the time to go back and read beyond the first trade of Wicked and Divine. I think JP has done that whole series, if I'm not mistaken. So he can let me know if this was a good or a bad choice to grab those. But I did 2 and 3 right there. Ooh, this is one I plan to give away. I got X-Men Essentials Volume 1. I like these essentials. I have a few others. I've got some Captain America essentials. What else do I think I have? Black Panther. So I've got a few of these essentials. If people want to have those when they win a prize, they can get one of these to go along with it. So yes, that is going to be another option for. These are things I give away each month. So there's a lot of times people will win my monthly giveaway or something, and I'll throw in trades, and these are them. Can I get these out? We teased Jen while we were going through her collection that she often had doubles, triples, quadruples of things, and we thought, how is that? That's so silly. She clearly was buying all kinds of stuff, and I grabbed one of these Mr. Miracle collected editions. I thought, oh, how cool. And I didn't realize I grabbed 2 of them. So even within Jen's own collection, I fell victim to her strategy and her plan. So now I have 2 of Jack Kirby's Mr. Miracle black and white trades. So people who are wanting to read this for the first time or are fans and would rather read it in black and white or in a trade, get ready because John's got your hookup. He says June, and yes, Wicked and Divine was excellent. There you go. And when are you going to talk about the Sovereign? That's going to be a great show. Excited to hear that. All right. Let's see. Let's get into some. I got a fair amount of DC stuff here, so we can do some Detective Comics books here. I know that will perk up some ears in the chat. How about The Entire Far Sector by N.K. Jemisin This is a phenomenal series. Jamal Campbell crushed the artwork. I have obviously sung the praises of Far Sector time and again. Great science fiction story, great Green Lantern story. So I've got that to give away. I've got Batgirl Year One. This one I think I'm keeping because I don't know that I have the trade for this. I've got Robin Year One, and I don't think I've got Batgirl Year One. So this might go on my Batman trade paperback shelves because I just love having a lot of those series. I've really enjoyed the Year One line, even the current Batman and Robin Year One. If you aren't reading that, fantastic book, really entertaining. This is one Mars told me I needed to read. She said, Fire and Ice, you need to read this, John. It's a great jumping on point. These are two of Mars's favorite characters. I was like, okay, never read it. So there you go. Skip Hush 2, go read Hush 1. And here's a trade paperback I can give away of Hush 1 because I've got, I think, probably 2 or 3 of these. Had to keep that. Give away more Hush. I've never read this. Wonder Woman, The True Amazon by Jill Thompson, a hardcover. I've never heard of this, never came across it, but I couldn't leave it, Ryan. I couldn't leave it there. Charlie might check it out for us all and read it. So there's another DC book. Let me see if I can show you some of the interior artwork. It looks like a lot of like growing up on Themyscira kind of stuff. So I don't know. Maybe Ryan can enlighten us a little bit here. We got Derek. What's going on? Derek's in the chat. And Lady Fantastic. What is going on, my friends? Am I in that loop? I got caught in that lasso. I got strung up by that. Inja Binja's in the chat. What's going on, Inja Binja? How you doing? Happy Saturday. Hope your Saturday's doing all right. Hope you're not working or working too hard. I grabbed a hardcover for the Court of Owls, the volume 1 of the Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo run, which I know people adore and are mad about, love it to the ends of the earth. This first volume I am entertained by. It's very good. And a hardcover, always nice when you can find it. So there you go. Include that as a giveaway item. Let's see here. More DC. I got a couple more DCs, including the first volume of Nightwing by Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo, which is a run that obviously I adore because there's a poster of it signed by those guys right up there. So I saw this hardcover, factory wrapped and sealed. I got to give that away to somebody. Somebody needs to enjoy and read that. You are doing Saturday right, my friend. Doing it right. John got Scott Snyder hardcover. Yes, I didn't pay for it, but I did pay to ship it to myself. Does that count? My favorite Superman story, if you've never read a Superman story, if you're not a fan of Superman, I would say this is the one that will probably change your mind. But Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale are a pretty consistent duo. And if you haven't read stuff by them, you got a lot of good things ahead of you. So this is Superman for all seasons, a great 4-part mini series. Great artwork, great story, worth the time. It's a good entry point for him. All right, let's do some Marvel. On the Marvel side, let's see what all I stole here. Oh, I think I got one more DC book first. I had not read the Gail Simone Birds of Prey, and that's where I stored the what's this called? The information for Jen's memorial. I don't know what they call this. So this has community member photos and information about Jen. So I was forgetting where I put that. And I stuffed it into The Birds of Prey, Murder and Mystery by Gail Simone, which seems fitting, I suppose. Mars definitely recommended this. So this is on my to read list. So I'm putting this in a separate pile to remind myself. Ooh, I should move that Fire and Ice over too. Otherwise, I'm going to be in big trouble. Yes, those are in my to read piles because there are definitely stuff that I pulled out of here for myself. So now let's get into some Marvel stuff. Specifically, I was told to read Scarlet Witch. This is the Robinson run with a lot of different artists on the artwork, but this was a Mars. You don't leave this behind, John. You take this, you read this. So there it is, the Scarlet Witch. Adding that to my pile. The next few are ones that I have read that I really enjoyed. and that I would love to give away to people. So the first volume of the Ultimate X-Men. The only thing that people can say bad about this is that it really shouldn't be titled X-Men. I don't really care about that because it's a great read, beautifully drawn. Just Peach Momoko just does a wonderful job here. Great discussions around mental health and about the difficulties of youth and childhood. So really powerful stuff, including also great stuff for other X-Men stories like Days of Future Past. And there was a bookmark from Powell's. So this is an iconic story, The Days of Future Past. Yeah, I've got to throw that in here. Another great one to give away, including the God Loves Man Kills trade paperback. Absolutely awesome. So these are all things that I'm going to be at one point or another giving away. Here is the Immortal X-Men, which was probably my favorite ongoing title during the Hickman era. Kieran Gillen did such a great job with this one. It was very Game of Thrones like. So good. Let's see. Inja says the first thing she read by Gail Simone was Secret Six and enjoyed it. I've never read Secret Six. So there's another thing I got to add to my list. Love Scarlet Witch. Did you read that one? Did you read that one, Ryan? I don't know if you read that series. Dr. Doom Stu says, John, thank you for sharing all these books for Jen. Beautiful to see their second life begin, right? I'm going to get a chance to read them. I'm definitely going to be giving a ton of these away at different points. So yeah, stuff for people to enjoy. We got Terry, the Bronze Page Comics. What's going on, Terry? Happy Saturday. Hope things are going well for you. How much Dazzler did you have? I did not come across any. So sad to say that I don't have any to give away, but could be something coming around the way here soon. We got Mark from Legion of Comics. What's going on, Mark? Just going through trade paperbacks that I got back from the trip to visit Jen's area of Portland and her epic collection. Stuff that I'm going to be giving away. Stuff that might end up for Comics Curing Cancer. Stuff that might end up for just prizes, fun things for people to read and enjoy. So lots of goodies going around. I was hoping you'd snag them for yourself. There it is. Well, sorry I didn't get any Dazzlers in there, though. The last Marvel, at least the last one I think I got here, is she had one of these oversized X-Men Grand Design by Ed Piskor collected editions. So this is the volume 1, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, this is a lot of the earliest stuff. Oops, sorry. You can see some of the kind of covers there, but a cool way to see the artwork from this series. Really nice design, really cool the way that these books were done. So yes, this was going to go on my shelf as well. Yeah, Joel did a great video. That's great. That's true. Very true. All right, the last little bit should all be indies. And I'll see if I can scoop them all up here. Whoa. So I definitely grabbed the indies that I loved. If I loved them, I grabbed them. I was like, oh, this is stuff I got to give away. Including, of course, Ascender and Descender. So I've got a little set of these. My goal is to kind of make sure I've got all the trades and then give them away as a whole lot. A set of trade paperbacks that I think people will hopefully enjoy. So that will be a gift at some point down the road. Everybody can read Descender because everybody needs to read Descender. We got Philadelphia, and I got to double check because some of these she had signed, and I just was making sure that she'd met Rodney a few times. So, but yeah, Philadelphia Volume 1. I got Lumberjanes Volume 1, very entertaining. I got Canto Volume 1. I've never read The Umbrella Academy. So John wanted to read this one. So I grabbed Volume 1 of The Umbrella Academy. Loved the TV series on Netflix. So entertaining. So I had to grab that. Of course, Death, The High Cost of Living, which is a great series. Obviously, Neil Gaiman, we don't need to talk about, but the character and the story, so fantastic. So fantastic. Yes, I agree about Philadelphia. I agree 100%. Absolutely. I'm waiting for more of those oversized hardcovers that Image has been doing. So fantastic. Yeah, more. I need more of those. Here are the first 2 volumes of The Good Asian, which is a great murder mystery, like detective story. I've read Volume 1, loved it. So I've got to read Volume 2. I'm excited to read that there's a second volume. So that's going to go in my to-read pile. What's up, Cliff? I know I'm honing in on your Cliff in Comics in the Morning. Hopefully your day is off to a good start and I'm not ruffling too many feathers, but it's nice to see you, buddy. Hope things are going well. This was a wonderful, almost I think silent book by Scott Spurrier, Simon Spurrier. Jeez, Cy Spurrier. Yes, Simon Spurrier. And a great like sci-fi Iron Giant-esque kind of story. If you've never read Step by Bloody Step, that's a wonderful comic. I will be giving that away. I've never read Rick Remender's Low, and here are volume 1 and 2 of Low. So that goes in John's reading pile. There's Rick Remender's story that I have not dived into yet. We got Scotty Young. You know John likes Scotty Young. The I Hate Fairyland volume 1. Never read that one. I know it goes by other titles. Sometimes there's some curse words dropped in there. It is me. Step by Step is one of my new favorite reads. It's so good, right? Step by Bloody Step is really fantastic. Good to see you this morning, Mars. I hope you're doing well. Hope Saturday's off to a good start. I had to get, me and Die. Can't let that sit there. So I grabbed these two, volume 1 and 2 of Die, which I don't think that's the whole story. I think there's a third and a fourth. Yeah, so there's 4 trades for Die. I grabbed Extremity, which is often a book that people forget about for Daniel Warren Johnson. If you're a big fan of, Do a Powerbomb or Murder Falcon, so many great Daniel Warren Johnson books. I know he's on Transformers these days. Extremity is one of his first books, and there's a 2-volume trade set. I think there's even a hardcover that was Kickstarted at some point here that you can read all together. Read the first couple issues of Step by Step, Bloody Step, and was in love with how different it was. Beautiful book. Well said, Inja Binja. Always well said. I forgot this one goes in Charlie's stack. Afterlife with Archie, another Archie horror volume. So I'm going to add that to Charlie's reading section. She likes her Archie. Of course, Department of Truth, Volume 1, had to grab that. And lastly, a book that I was on my favorites, I think 2 years ago, maybe 3, Chariot. This is an Upshot book, AWA, really great, twisted, wild ride. A car possessed by a woman and is in love with the driver. A little spice. There's definitely a little spice in here, but really just a fun, I don't want to say Fast and the Furious. It's like a slightly edgier Knight Rider kind of thing going on here. And I grew up in that era of Knight Rider and Magnum PI, so this was fantastic, very entertaining. If you did not see it, maybe you'll have a chance to win it from my trade paperback collection, which there it is. Those are all the trades. It took me about 20 minutes to get through, but we did it. We scored. Charlie's gonna love it, but she's gonna be so disappointed. Uh-oh. Tell her we can be sad together. Okay, fair. We can all do that. I need to get Chariot after hearing you and Greg talk about it. You will love it. Yes. It is very much like this, Inja, but spicier. It's not as much horror as it is like sci-fi adventure, right? And then, of course, smut thrown in there as well, as it needs to be. All right, I'm going to move these out of the way a little bit, because I need to get into the next part of this show. And the last part, next and last part of this show is the giveaways. Ooh. So I last I checked, and I can check again here in a sec. Let me do it this way. Last I checked, I am 6 subscribers away from 3,000, which is bonkers and unacceptable, and but it's happening nonetheless. And as part of hitting that benchmark, I'm going to be giving away a ton of prizes. Yes, exactly 6 subscribers away from hitting 3K. So my goal is to give away 9. How do I do that? 9. There it is. 9 items. Unsub, 7 away. Taylor, what's up, Taylor? Good to see you, buddy. And Justin Birch Letters. What's going on, Justin? Happy Saturday, my friend. Yeah, I'm going to have 3 different categories where you can win prizes, and then 3 prizes in each category. So a total of 9 prizes to win. And any one of you could potentially, like Magic Lasso, win 3 prizes. It's possible. So let's talk about some of the things. I don't know how many of them I pulled out. I know I've got at least 1 omnibus, and I thought I had brought it down here, but I didn't. I've got the Volume 2 omnibus for Fantastic Four. This is an amazing omnibus. It includes the first appearance of Black Panther, It includes the Inhumans first appearance. It includes Silver Surfer. It includes Galactus. It includes this monster, which is one of my favorite FF books ever. So yeah, you could win a Fantastic Four omnibus. It's fantastic, and there's 4 of them. So you could win it. That's one prize. You could win some X-Men comics, of course, because it's me, and you should win that. Here is X-Men 105. Like a super early Claremont and Cockrum greatness. You could win 119. I think I'm going to make this one large prize. You could win my favorite early Storm cover, which is issue 147, the Rogue Storm. I'm probably going to throw in the X-Men Teen Titans volume. So look, all these fun goodies. That'll be one prize that I give away. People can win stuff. I've got this DC vintage set here. Lots of like classic DC goodness here. A lot of Justice League, those giant 100 pagers. Ooh, Superman's blind and the monsters are coming out of the ocean. Oh my goodness. World's finest. Whoa, I'm not holding these up very straight. Adventure comics with Supergirl. Doom Patrol, early Doom Patrol. How about a Superman with the checkered border across the top? So yeah, a lot of 12-cent Silver Age DC. I'll have a little Silver Age DC lot to give away. And then the big prize. And I'm probably going to save this one for the chat. So the people that are there in the chat have a chance to win this. It's going to be a Mystique Rogue giveaway prize. I've got the 2 ROM appearances of Rogue, her early and certainly early Destiny and Mystique appearances. You can see them right there. But there's an alien face palming Rogue. And then there's issue 31. And you've got, Destiny and Mystique and Rogue early appearances there. And you're like, that's pretty cool, John. And then you've got, how about the first cameo appearance of Mystique in an 8-0. Here's a nice Ms. Marvel book. You could win that. I'm going to throw all of those into one big prize. Right? That's pretty cool, John. That's pretty cool. But how about an 8-0 of Avengers Annual 10? We'll throw that in there. You get a nice direct edition. There's their Brotherhood of Evil Mutants group right there. And there's I think that's supposed to be, is that supposed to be Rogue down there? No, that hair is way too long. Mystery guest. That's probably not Rogue, but she is the mystery guest in here. Yeah, but wait, there's more. And lastly, I just ordered a copy of, a raw copy of Mystique's first full appearance, which is issue 18 of Ms. Marvel. So it'll be a Mystique Rogue giant set of all the keys, all the early appearances, and you could win that. Yes, a whole Rogue Mystique Destiny gift package. So lots of prizes coming up for that 3K giveaway. And if you're live in the chat, I'll have 3 prizes I randomize and give out to the chat. I'll have 3 prizes that I give away for people who've left comments on my videos. So you can leave a comment on any video. Basically, I'm going to go back to the start of 2025, and I'm going to pull, you get 1 entry for any 1 comment. That was it. Nobody gets 2 entries, right? I just go through the videos and pull out all the comments. I might not do the shorts. I probably will do the videos and the live streams. If you leave a comment, boom, you're in. So I can load all those people in, and I'll have 3 different prizes for commenters. So there you go. Lots of fun prizes right there. And then I'll have 3 prizes for the channel members. If you're a channel member, the New Mutants will get an entry, the X-Men will get 2 entries, and the New Comic Book Day Coalition will get 3 entries each. They'll get randomized on a wheel, and I'll have 3 prizes for those homies as well. So lots of things, lots of prizes, lots of gifts to give away, because I want to get rid of some of the stuff. I got to get rid of some stuff. I got too much stuff. Too many comics, too many things piling up around here. Got to give this stuff away. Got to make sure people take stuff. So you come and take prizes. That's what you do. When will this happen? More than likely, it will be the middle of May, somewhere around the 17th of May. More than likely, it'll be that Saturday night, the 17th, somewhere in that range. It'll be a late night stream, either on a Friday or Saturday, so that I can drink a little bit and give away things and probably not make good decisions and then have time over the weekend to package things up and ship it all out so that stuff gets to where it needs to go. So that is likely when it'll happen. So anytime between now and then, leave a comment and then watch for that live stream announcement, and you can be there, right? You can be there to win some of those cool things, right? Hopefully that all made sense. I'm kind of feel like I'm rambling at this point. Tell me why I felt a strong urge to read X-Men the other day. Are you proud of me? I did, and I did say Mystique, and I'm always proud of you. That's a fancy prize. There it is. Lots of fancy prizes. I thought it was Carol Danvers. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There you go. You can never have too much stuff. Well, I mean, I realized today I have 3 copies of this. This is the highest grade copy I've got, but I've got a newsstand in a 7, and then I've got a raw newsstand as well. So something's wrong with my brain. And I got 2 of these, so I had to get rid of one of those, right? Can't keep 2 of these things. I got to get rid of some of these things. And I bought that. I bought this. I have a raw copy of this, but I bought the slab anyway because I'm just that guy. I'm just that guy. So I'm gonna give away the 8.0, and I'll keep my raw copy, and just we're gonna make some dreams happen here. We're gonna give some stuff. Is it bring your own? I mean, bring your own whatever you want to bring. Bring your own bearded comic bros. Sure, if you got them, bring them. Bring it all along. Keep being that guy. Keep being that guy. I don't know any other way. That's the tragedy of it. It's a constant, loop. You're in that loop. It's like Groundhog Day or something. You're just in that loop. So yeah, all that stuff is coming up here, and all that stuff is going to be given away at somewhere in the middle of May. And yeah, I'm excited about it. It's a little bit crazy to be giving away all that stuff and be, knowing that it's, this crazy weird benchmark is kind of overwhelming, but exciting. And I'll definitely be sharing a bunch of links to people. Oh, and I keep forgetting to mention Bleecker Street, because I just bought a bunch of books from him that I'm going to use for this giveaway as well. I would rather buy stuff from community members and then gift it to community members than go on eBay and buy it. So I went through Bleecker, and he had a bunch of stuff that I wanted. So I'm going to have I forgot to have a Spider-Man giveaway, that it's going to be a bunch of great Spider-Man keys. The first Prowler, which is issue, 76 or 67, one of the early 2-digit ASM books, the first appearance of the Prowler. I think the first Web of Spider-Man, issue number 1 of Web of Spider-Man. So there'll be a nice little Spider-Man giveaway box as well. That might be for the channel members. I haven't decided which group that one will be for. So yeah, it is like Christmas. Lots of goodies going away. How much Man-Wolf? I never give away Man-Wolf. Nobody does that. That's just madness. That's just why. Who would do such a thing? Nobody gives away that which you have sought so hard to collect. Why would you give away? I don't know. But that's it. That's it for me this morning. I am off to soccer all day today. I'm going to try to be reading some Batwoman from the omnibus that JP and I are hoping to review on Wednesday, apparently. If you missed it, that is the statue I unboxed from Jen. It's got a nice little space now on the wall. I opened it up this morning, shared it with you all, and then gave her a place of honor next to Jen there. So now a great, another great addition to my Kate Kane collection. I got the action figure. I got the slab over here. It's a Kate Kane world, folks, and that omnibus needs to get read. So I'm going to log out and go read a little bit, and then get my kid to soccer. That's my goal for today. But huge thank you for everybody for coming by, for hanging out, for hearing me ramble, for checking out the trades that I snagged. And next week, what have I got going on? Tomorrow I should be on Dungeons and Dragons over on the White Whale Comics YouTube channel. Tuesday I'm over on No Good Comics, because we're doing Omni X-Men issue 29, I believe, from the New Mutants, the end of the Legion storyline. And then apparently Wednesday, I am hosting an omnibus review for the Batwoman omnibus. So that'll be on my channel. I don't even know what JP will tell me if there's a time that we've chosen. It's probably like 6 o'clock my time, 9 Eastern. something like that. So that's Wednesday, apparently. I'm excited to know that. And then, yeah, beyond that, who knows? Who knows? I'm hoping next Saturday to have a more normal Saturday show. Maybe get one of the girls to crash in here and hang out for a little bit. Because I know they're getting me to watch Supernatural. I was planning to spend a little time this morning talking about Supernatural because I've never really watched more than one episode. Charlie is almost done with season 1, said that she wanted to go back to the beginning and watch it all with me. So it's been a Supernatural hangout with her and I, talking about, oh, look, I said the magic words and now Charlie appears. I'm going to make you a smoothie before we leave, but we're not leaving for like 45 minutes. No.
Why did I have you make me wait?
I was going to wake you up at 8:30, which is in about 4 minutes. I didn't wake you up yet, sweetheart. I'm right here.
No, they woke me up.
Oh, I don't know why they did that. Okay. Well, I'm going to go make a smoothie for my daughter and get the day going. Mars says she loves you.
Love you too, Mars.
Hopefully you could hear that. So there you go, gang. And the coffee monsters in the chat. What's going on? Happy Saturday. I need my coffee. That sounds like a plan. Yes, Charlie's got 2 games today and potentially 2 games tomorrow. So lots of soccer. Wishing all the luck. And that's it. We're going to bounce out of here, gang. I will catch you all again soon. I hope everybody has a great weekend and good luck winning prizes.